At 4:30. John and Elizabeth, back to you.
A lot to cover. All right, we'll see you at 4:30. Thanks, Megan.
Thank you. Our next guest is a high school science teacher from Andover with what could be $1 million idea.
He's making diamonds out of DNA. Okay, this is something he's been teaching his students about for years and years. And today, Scott Schaefer is here to teach us because I'm sure those students know more about science than John and I do.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you very much.
First things first, let's say hi to the students. Huh?
Hey, hi Andover High School.
Yeah, Andover High School. Nice to see you guys.
This is out there.
Yes.
Making a diamond out of DNA.
Yes.
Explain how this works.
Yeah.
Well, first, what a diamond is, it's carbon. And it's carbon that's compressed until it can't be compressed anymore. Now, what I'm doing is I'm taking the carbon from hair and I'm finding a way to compress it so much. I have a diamond machine that puts 1 million pounds per square inch. That's like putting a jumbo jet on my fingernail.
Ouch.
And so, and really what happens is out of my machine, I get a rough diamond that is ready for cut and polished. And so it's literally created from the carbon of the person that we get it from.
Okay. So, that's how it works. You come out with a diamond. Does it look like a normal diamond?
It is identical to a diamond. In fact, here's an example of a diamond that came out of my laboratory.
Right.
It's physically, optically, and chemically identical to any diamond out there.
And this is a colored diamond.
This is a colored diamond. In fact, it's easier for me to make colored diamonds than it is to make white diamonds. I can make white diamonds, but they're very difficult. So I can make amber diamonds, red diamonds, yellow diamonds, blue diamonds, and white diamonds.
Pretty cool.
How much DNA are you using? Do you need? How do you get this?
You know what? I'm actually taking the carbon from the DNA. So I'm not actually, there's not any DNA in the diamond. It's the carbon that I took from the DNA. So that's what's actually, it's made of. And yeah.
How much do you need? Do you need
I need about half a cup of hair. So it's like one haircut. One haircut's worth of hair.
Wow.
And it's a green project as well, right?
You know what? There's no mining involved, so I just use a modest amount of electricity.
Yeah.
And, you know.
Well, and a lot of people today are concerned about where their diamonds are coming from and making sure that they're coming from, appropriately sourced places. This is totally different.
Yeah, this is, I'm actually the first retail store to ever do this. I just opened a store in Rosedale Center called GemMax, and it's the only retail store in the entire world that will sell a diamond made from
Very
personal
interesting.
carbon.
So Scott, one woman is, and this is an interesting way to use this idea, is to keep the memory of someone that you loved alive. And one woman is hoping that a DNA diamond will help keep one of her most precious memories alive forever. So we want to show you her story.
Kirsten was a bright light in our day, in our life. Very sweet, very caring. Great sense of humor, always teasing. In his preschool class, he was really big, and so they referred to him as the gentle giant because if somebody was playing where he wanted to be, he'd physically pick them up and move them out of his way. Just always full of joy and laughter and curiosity about the world. A little over 2 years ago, he was on a visit with my ex-husband and drowned in their swimming pool. And it's been really hard to put the pieces back together since that time. He made my heart grow when he was born and just brought so much energy and joy and life and, fun to our home. And him not being there has really, at times, feels like it's sucked the life out of our family. And everybody's trying to put the pieces back together. And there was just, points of time where, you get to a place where you're either going to be bitter or you're going to have to find a way to be better. And, we all try to be better and do things and live enough life because Kirsten's not here to do that, and have gotten involved in a lot of different things to try and help other families not have to face this. I work locally with drowning prevention and take care of some other kids that are neglected by being a foster mom, and that's been good for us to kind of help out others. But just having that boundless energy, curious, always some kind of joke and lightness is missing.
And Amy is here with us now, and we thank you very much for sharing your story, and we're very sorry for your loss. And Scott's actually making a diamond for Amy, a DNA diamond, in remembrance of Karsten. So, Amy, what will it mean to you to have this?
I can't change what happened to my son, and I carry him with me in my heart always. But this will give me a physical way to take Karsten with me no matter where I go, and always remind me to define what goes on by his life, not his death.
Yeah, carrying something with you that in remembrance of him has got to mean a lot, everything to you.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm really grateful to Scott.
It's an honor. It really is.
So Scott, when you see stories like this, I mean, is this something when you're teaching your kids in school about this sort of concept, and you kind of come up with a business plan, and then you look at a story like Amy's? Is that anything that ever entered your mind?
Honestly, when I met Amy and I heard her story, I had no clue, absolutely no clue that it would be affecting someone like this. So, I mean, for me to do this, it's like it gives us just a lot more meaning, a lot more meaning. So,
When's she going to get the ring?
in 80 days.
80 days.
In 80 days. It's an 80-day process of taking Karsten's ashes and converting it into a 2-carat amber diamond.
Wow.
Similar to this color.
So and we mentioned we were talking about the hair, and we're using ashes in this case.
Yes.
So that's something that anyone can do.
Yep, we can do all we need. We need about 3/4 cup of ashes, or a half cup of hair, and we're able to make a diamond.
Pretty incredible.
Thank you very much to both of you for being
it was a
here.
pleasure.
Thank you, Amy. And your son, look at that face. Thank you so much for sharing your story. And you can learn more about the DNA diamond. It's at the Gen Max store, which is a sponsor of Twin Cities Live, and they're in Rosedale Mall. And you can go to ksdp.com and click on Twin Cities Live for more details. Again, thanks to Amy and to Scott. And one more hello to Andover High School. Hi, guys. Hope you're having a good day. That's cool. Mr. Schaefer is doing okay. He's not playing hooky. He is here. He is here. Hey, coming up, we've got a Christmas Carol. Returning to the Guthrie, we have your chance to win free tickets. That's just moments away. Stay with us.